Night crawls in, the stars don't shine. Death pulls up her chair by mine. I pour 2 drinks, the dust turns red. She says, you're lucky, boy, not dead. Ashes in my glass, burning slow. The wind don't ask, it just blows. If this is my last ride through the past, then let me drink these ashes in my glass. She lights her smoke, the match burns low. Says you've run far, now time to go. I grin and I take one last sip. Say you don't own me, death, I don't slip. Ashes in my glass, burning slow. The wind don't ask, it just blows. If this is my last ride through the past, then let me drink these ashes in my glass. Desert hums that lonely tune. The whiskey fades beneath the moon. Her eyes are black, my soul is white. 2 old souls on the same damn side. Ashes in my glass, no regrets. The night's not done, the sun still sets. If I fade to dust when the shadows pass, I'll smile and raise my ashes in the glass.
She came crawling through the grave dust, bones clacking in the gloom. I looked her in the hollow eyes and said, we both bleed under moon. My hands are torn from climbing cliffs, my boots are full of sin. But darling, you won't take me now. I ain't done breathing in. We're crawling close beneath the same moon. You hiss my name, I hum a tune. You whisper cold, but I stay warm. A man still holding through the storm. You want my soul, but I want dawn. This tale ain't over, so move along. I've danced with ghosts in canyon halls. I've buried friends in lead and stone. I ain't afraid of your dry hand, but I still ride alone. You think I'm broke 'cause I'm on the ground, but girl, I've crawled through worse. And I'll be standing with the sun while you still hum your curse. We're crawling close beneath the same moon. You grin like you'll be coming soon, but I ain't ready, not tonight. I've still got fires I wanna light. Your time will come, but not just yet. I got a life I won't forget. She reached her hand, I shook my head. You'll have to wait till I'm good and dead. Then I laughed and tipped my hat. You ain't the worst I've stared back at. We're crawling close beneath the same moon. You play your chords, I hum my tune. You deal in ends, I deal in fight. I'll see you someday, but not tonight.
Sun scorched my name on the canyon wall. Rope's been tight, but I never did fall. Boots full of dust, eyes full of war. Ain't got much left, but I ain't got sore. Boots full of dust and a heart that won't bend. I don't need a road, I ride to win. This trail don't promise gold or trust, just a man with fire and boots full of dust. Sins on my back, too far gonna be looking back. Sky's gone quiet, but I don't flinch. Time to move a man who's inch by inch. Boots full of dust and a song in my breath. One step closer to out walking death. Ain't no heaven, ain't no rust, just a trail of smoke and boots full of dust. Every scar's a map, every bruise a bill. Ring by the devils I didn't sell, but I keep riding, leaning slow. Where the lost men go, that's where I go. Boots full of dust and a soul that won't break. Ain't no deal I'm willing to fake. Let them howl, let them judge if they must. I'll still ride on with boots full of dust.
Ain't bred for chains. I was raised by thunder and desert rains. Boots made for dust and a heart full of fire, riding straight into the belly of night. Boots made for dust, not standing still. Wind at my back and iron in my wheel. No flag, no badge, no soul to trust, just smoke in my breath and boots made for dust. I left my name by a broken gate, traded hope for fire and a twist of fate. The road don't ask and the wind don't care, but the devil rides fast and I'm already there. Boots made for dust, not standing still. Spurs in the dirt and a blade for the kill. Ain't no choir, ain't no rush, just blood on my hands and boots made for dust. Just a shadow that walks where angels fled. I don't run, I ride and trust the trail. If it ends in fire, I'll blaze it well. Boots made for dust, not standing still. A soul carved out by desert will. When the reaper comes, he rides or bust. I'll smile back with my boots made for dust. Rain keeps beating on my leather sleeves, and the wind hums low through the dying trees. My strings are wet, but my hands still play these outlaw hymns that don't fade away. Ash on my lip, boots in the mud, memories a river and I'm caught in the flood. No shelter, no shine, no clean escape, just a storm-worn man in a weathered shape. Cinders in the rain, I burn and bend, singing like I got nothing left to defend. No choir, no cross, no saving grace, just a cowboy's growl and a ghost embrace. If the thunder calls, I won't explain, I'll just ride on through the cinders in the rain. That old handpan's gone, traded for strings. Now I fight back demons with the songs I sing. Lost my faith in silver and saints, but I still believe in the sound wood makes. Whiskey is warm, but it don't forgive, and I've done things I got to outlive. But I pick each note like I carve a trail through dust and fire and the devil's way. Cinders in the rain, I burn and bend, singing like I got nothing left to defend. No choir, no cross, no saving grace, just a cowboy's growl and a ghost close embrace. If the thunder calls, I won't explain. I'll just ride on through the cinders in the rain. You can run from the law, but not from the howl that you hear in the draw. So I play with my teeth and I hum with my scars while the sky comes crashing down like a jar. Cinders in the rain, smoke on my tongue. I ain't old, but I damn sure ain't young. Got no future in a borrowed name, but I keep singing through the wind and flame. Let the storm wash blood from this outlaw's chain. I'm still burning through the cinders in the rain.
Whiskey's warm, but my soul's gone cold. Dreams I buried in a desert hole. The cross behind me don't got my name, but the raven knows I ain't playing that game. The dead don't rest. Leather around my heart, bullet in my chest. Candle burning like a promise broke, but I still breathe through the ghost and smoke. Crows don't cry for cowboys, they just watch them fall. Ain't no tears on tombstone, just names too small. I ain't dead, just damn tired of trying. But I ain't gonna ride out lying. Sun creeps up like a rusted blade, cut my pride where I lay. But this glass is full and I still stand, with a prayer in dirt and a gun in hand. Crows don't cry for cowboys, they just count the years. Ain't no mercy in the wind, no choir in your ears. I ain't done though the sky looks gray. If death wants me, she'll have to wait another day. You hear that wing beat? That's not the end coming. That's just time flapping past, and I ain't ready to be history. Crows don't cry for cowboys, they just tip their wings over bones and bottles and broken strings. But I ride on with my blood and sins, 'cause the West ain't done with men like him.
Our boots drag through the canyon wind. Sky burns red like a world sin. Rope on my hip, guitar on my back. I ain't looking forward, ain't watching my track. He's walking close, that shadow tall, same as mine, won't speak at all. But every time I strike a chord, he listens like he's never heard the Lord. Dust ain't afraid of death, not out here. Not with whiskey lips and a heart full of fear. I play each note like it's my breath. Ain't no silence worse than death. Crow bones hang on rusted wire. Campfire's low, but I don't tire. Got one more song and one last ride with the Reaper watching by my side. He taps his toe, never says a word, but I swear that soul sucker's feeling my coast. We ain't friends, but we ride the same dust. He takes the bones, I take the rust. Dust ain't afraid of death, that's a fact. We both ride trails and never look back. So I'll sing loud, I'll sing proud till my breath, 'cause even death ain't killed me yet. I ain't sleeping in no shallow hole, not tonight, I still got fight to roll. Desert wind been cutting deep, but I ain't ready for eternal sleep. Boots all torn, my soul's been cracked, but my heart beats like a thunderclap. Dust ain't my grave, not while I breathe. Ain't no reaper gonna bury me. I got fire in my chest and sun on my face, riding this line till I find my grave. 1,000 ghosts behind my back, but I won't ride no final track. I play this beat with blood-stained hands, still singing loud across this land. If death comes close, I'll shake his hand, then spitting right across this sand. I ain't done my story, ain't told this soul of mine, ain't bought or sold. Dust ain't my grave, not while I breathe. Ain't no reaper gonna bury me. I got fire in my chest and sun on my face, riding this line till I find my grave.
whiskey glass still warm in hand. Crosses whisper through the sand. Crow beside me keeping watch. Morning breaks the devil's clock. Leather torn and spirit thin, buried dreams beneath my skin. A name carved deep in withered stone. But I ain't done, not riding alone. I rise with the dust, I ride with the dead. Blood in my boots, fire in my head. Graveyard sunrise, crows in the air. A man like me ain't never scared. This ain't my end, it's just my tone. I'm made of rust, of dust and bone. Candle flicker, shadows crawl. God don't answer every call, but I still ride through hurt and smoke. Every mile's another road. I rise with the dust, I ride with the dead. Blood in my boots, fire in my head. Graveyard sunrise, crows in the air. A man like me ain't never scared. This ain't my end, it's just my tone. I'm made of rust, of dust and bone. Ain't no savior on this trail, only wind and howling tail. But I got grit, I got flame, riding fast, don't need no name. I rise with the dust, I ride with the pain. Whiskey and crow and a soft refrain. Let them talk when I am gone. I was carved from dust and bone. Wind cuts cold through a dying town. Sun's burning low, shadows hanging down. He stands there smiling, smoke in the air. I tip my hat, you still ain't fair. Dust and judgment, sky on fire. Fate's got a hand, I can't retire. This is the end, I'll meet it proud. With a steady heart and my boots loud. The clock don't tick, it just stares back. Ain't no mercy on this track. Death takes a drag, says boy you're late. I grin, I ain't running, I'll meet my fate. Dust and judgment, sky on fire. Fate's got a hand, I can't retire. If this is the end, I'll meet it proud. With a steady heart and my boots loud.
myself in the skull's cold grin. The echo hums, the dirt takes flight. Two souls meet in the edge of night. Dust and judgment, breath runs dry. The wind remembers but never cries. If death rides west when the smoke has cleared, tell of the man she faced, never feared. Never fear. Sun's burning low, sky bleed red. Tracks of the lost where angels fled. Got nothing left but a match and a prayer, and a whisper saying, you still there? Ride, boy, ride, the dust don't die. Keep your soul where the cold winds cry. Death's on your tail, but she walks too slow, and the dust don't die where the wild winds blow. Whiskey hard and a jaw of steel. Every scar reminds what's real. She lights her smoke, I grin and nod. Say you follow me, I'll follow God. Ride, boy, ride, the dust don't die. Keep your soul where the cold winds cry. Death's on your tail, but she walks too slow, and the dust don't die where the wild winds blow. The moon cuts sharp through the canyon line. The world burns quiet, she's still behind. If she calls my name, I'll tip my hat. Say I rode this far, can you top that? Ride, boy, ride till the embers fade. You can't kill dust, it's what we're made. Death just smiles, says you ain't mine, and the dust keeps riding through time. slam on the canyon stone. Ain't got a home, just skin and bone. Sun's a curse and the wind's a lie, but I ride that edge till the day I die. Dust don't kneel and neither do I. Ain't no master, no reason why. Steel in my hand, smoke in my breath, I walk with the dust and dance with death. Whiskey warm and the silence wide. I buried friends with my back to pride. Graveyard eyes and a heart gone blind, but I still hear justice howl behind. Dust don't kneel and neither do I. Ain't no preacher to tell me why. Blood on my boots, grit on my name, but the reaper knows I don't play that game. No church bells ring, no woman cries, just me and the storm in the endless skies. Truth rides low where the sinners crawl, but I ride high and I ride wrong. Comes close, I'll tip my brim and ride through hell on a broken hymn. Sunburn through my last regret, boots still wet from blood and sweat. No one waits on the other side, but I keep riding. I don't hide. Dust don't lie, it tells the truth. Tracks my sins like worn-out boots. Whistle cuts through the desert's cry. Ride alone, but I ride high. Dust don't lie, and neither do I. My shadow and this brand. Ashes fall where the fire spoke, and every word I sing is smoke. Dust don't lie, it keeps the
my name in canyon walls, dance with death in whiskey halls. If fate comes dressed in black and white, she'd best bring fire. I brought a fire. Dust don't lie, and I won't kneel. The trail's the only thing that's real. No glory ride, no sweet goodbye, just me and this song neath a burning sky. Dust don't lie, and neither do I. Eight brazen dang low on a silent lip. Sky's gone gray like a sheriff's grip. Ain't no maps where I've been sent. My trail's a line the storm forget. Dust don't settle where I ride. Just boots and ghosts at either side. Ain't no peace, ain't no sign, just a desert breathing down my spine. Sunsets bleeding over rusted plains. Got blood and whiskey in my veins. The law don't chase what it can't catch. I'm the fire that outlived the match. Oh, dust don't settle where I ride. Just boots and ghosts at either side. Ain't no peace, ain't no sign. Just the desert breathing down my spine. Don't settle where I ride. Just boots and ghosts at either side. I ain't clean, but I ain't blind. I was born for the road I leave behind.
in a canyon long gone, but the echoes still hum in the chords of my song. Boots worn thin and my hat full of rain, every mile behind me still knows my name. Saw the reaper once in the heat of July. He just tipped his hood as he rode on by. He don't chase me and I don't run. We both just wait for the setting sun. But doves don't cry and men don't kneel. We ride through storms with hands on steel. A tune in my mouth, a prayer in my breath. I sing to the silence and dance with death. Each note I play, he ain't too far. He hums along in the desert wind, waiting patient for my song to end. Don't bring me flowers, don't light no flame, just carve one line. He rode with pain. I ain't no legend, just a man with time, and a saddle full of dust and rhyme. 'Cause dust don't cry, and I won't beg. I've lived too long with one foot on the peg. Let the night fall hard and the coyotes call. If death comes for me, I'll face it all. I lit a match on my boot heel, smoke curl like a ghost from a wheel. Been riding through hell with the sky caved in. Ain't no map when you're soaked in sin. My hands got stories in every scar. My cord's been strung on a falling star. Ain't preaching, just bleeding from the soul. Every note's a shovel in a grave I stole. There's dust in the howl of the wind at night. Boots stomping true beneath the pale moonlight. No choir, no church, no heaven bell. Just fire in my gut and the heat of hell. I ain't running, I'm carved in bone. I sing with the dust and I ride alone. I fed my fears to a copperhead trail, laughed to death with a bottle of stale. The strings on his box cut deeper than knives. They hum with the ghosts of 100 lives. That rain don't cleanse, it just makes mud. And outlaws don't cry, we burn in the flood. So I strum like a man with nothing left but the echo of grit and a song of theft. There's dust in the howl of the wind at night. Boots stomping true beneath the pale moonlight. No choir, no church, no heaven bell. Just fire in my gut and the heat of hell. I ain't running, I'm carved in bone. I sing with the dust and I ride alone.
Ain't no savior in these strings, just rust and blood and the sound it brings. If you hear me out past the pines, don't pray, just listen to the lines. There's dust in the howl of the wind and night, boots stomping true beneath the pale moonlight. No choir, no cross, no place called home, just a voice in the storm that won't die alone. I ain't running, I'm carved in bone. I sang with the dust and I ride along.
Sun's going down like it's carrying sin, raven on my shoulder, whispering again. Gray markers tall, shadows real long. This land remembers every wrong. There's dust on my name, blood in my tracks. I ride with ghosts that don't look back. The wind don't lie and the crosses don't blink. You stare too long, you'll start to sing. Cowboy whistle, slow and erratic. My boots hit dirt and my heart hits bone. 1,000 sins I claim alone. Ain't no priest, ain't no law, just me and the wind and what I saw. There's dust on my name, cowboy whistle, ash in the flame. The crow knows truth but won't speak my shame. So I hum low tunes that the dead still sing. Out where the wind don't carry a thing. Cowboy whistle. A man like me don't pray out loud. I ride in silence, wearing a shroud. But if she's waiting on the other side, I'll face my past with open eyes. There's dust on my name, but fire in my chest. I buried regret, let the crow do the rest. This land's my judge, the sky's my crown. I'll ride till the reaper brings me down. Don't ask if you're ready or not. It just falls down where the pain still rides. My boots been torn, my fire went dry, but I keep walking like I don't know why.
Cigarette hanging soaked to the bone, picking on strings like they're carved in stone. This road's been long and the cold runs deep, but I ain't laying down, I ain't looking for sleep. Dust won't let me die. It clings to my name, been dragging this guilt through thunder and flame. My saddle's cracked, my past won't lie, but I still ride underneath the gun gray sky. No prayers left, no tears to cry, only smoke and songs and the will to try. A bottle don't talk, but it sure can sting, like the echo of a bullet that don't miss a thing. A man with a story got nowhere to hide, so I sing my loud in the pouring night. I buried my brothers, lost love to the wind, paid every price for my blood-borne sins. But there's fire in my fingers and waiting my word, and a song from the gut that still needs heard. Dust won't let me die. It clings to my name, been dragging this guilt through thunder and flame. My saddle's cracked, my past won't lie, but I still ride underneath a gun gray sky. No prayers left, no tears to cry, only smoke and songs and the will to try. See me on the edge of hell, picking a tune that the devil knows well. Don't pity this rider, don't whisper goodbye. I was born in the dust and the dust don't die. Dust won't let me die. It's all I've known, the road, the rain, the pain I own. No clean slate, no holy light, just 6 strings and one last fight. No prayers left, no tears to cry, only smoke and songs and the will to try. Slow through the weed and gold. I've been riding long, now I'm feeling old. I had for shade the sky so wide. A man learns peace when there's nowhere to ride. The fields don't lie and the sky don't talk, but the dust remembers every step I walk. No prayer left in this sunburned land, just a worn out heart and a calloused hand. My saddle's broke and my boots near split, but the quiet here, Lord, it seems legit. I've buried dreams and friends and names, but still I sit and stake my claim. The fields don't lie and the wind don't bend, it cuts through bone like a lonesome friend. No sins confessed, just truth endured. And a man don't cry when it starts to hurt. Ain't no whiskey strong as the weight I drag sky's still blue and the flag don't say. Ain't no whiskey strong as the weight I drag, but the sky's still blue and the flag don't say. I ain't a ghost though I ride with death. I've still got fight in his final breath. Fade as you start to sing, but I'll lay down here with my story told and let the wheat wrap round my soul. I poured one glass for the ghost in black. She grinned and said, ain't no turning back. The moon hung low, the night stood still. Two hearts waiting on the same old hill. Glass with a reaper, toast to the past. Life burns quick, but the fire don't last. If this is goodbye, I won't pretend. I'll raise my glass with the reaper, my friend. Her voice was smoke, her touch was cold. Said, boy, you've aged, but your eyes still bold. I laughed and said, guess time ran late. She smiled back, ain't that fate? Glass with a reaper, toast to the past. Life burns quick, but the fire don't last. If this is goodbye, I won't pretend. I'll raise my glass with the reaper, my friend. Through the graveyard stone, I've walked too far to die alone. She tips her hat, the stars align. One last sip and the night is mine. Glass with a reaper and peace at last. We laugh like thieves from a life long past. If this is the end, cause I'll die standing with the reaper, my friend.
on my shoulder, whispering low, names of the men buried under my toe. Sun bleeds red on the edge of the range, riding with guilt I'll never exchange. This cuts the silence dry, like a ghost I don't know why. Dust in my teeth, fire in my chest, this land don't care, it don't grant rest. Hat pulled low, cold full of sin, every grave a tale I've been. Horse don't flinch, he knows the road, carrying more than just a load. Whistle cuts the silence dry, boots don't lie and stars don't cry. If I fall, let the dirt decide, but till then I ride. Boy, I ride. Ain't no judge in the hills I roam, just bones and stone and a man alone. Let 'em write songs of glory and fame, mine's just gravel and whistle and name. Whistle cuts the silence deep, over bones too dark to keep. Say a prayer or don't at all, cowboy rides till the dust does fall. Boots in the gravel, sun hanging low, raven on my shoulder, riding slow. Ghost towns whisper what I've done wrong, but I ain't listening, just humming this song. Railroads and silent stones, no one waits and no one knows. I ride with wind, I ride alone, with a name I lost and a heart of bone. Graves don't judge and crosses don't lie, they just stand watching the years roll by. My horse no better than to ask me why. We just move on neath the blood-red sky. Gravel roads and silent stones, a six-string past and a voice like moans. Coyote calls from the hills unknown, but I ride with death and I ride alone.
Ain't no church bells out this way, just the creak of leather and the end of day. I don't pray much, don't believe in fate, but I tip my hat at every gate. Gravel roads and silent stones echo loud when you walk alone. Call my name where the dust has blown, let the wind decide where I go. Crosses cast long shadows in the dusk. My boots still muddy, my faith still hushed. The raven knows he don't forget how many names his ground's collected yet. I ride alone, but I ain't lost. Paid every toll and I've learned the cost. Graveside riders never cry, we just tip our hats and ride on by. Dust on leather, blood in the seams, living off ghosts and broken dreams. Whispers follow where we roam, but the wind out here sounds like home. Preacher speaks when I roll through. Just the wind and that old crow's who. I don't carry gold, don't carry sin, only what I done and what could have been. No mercy deal, no savior pad, just me and fate, and we ride back to back. Graveside riders never cry, we just tip our hats and ride on by. Dust on leather, blood in the seams, living off ghosts and broken dreams. Whispers follow where we roam, but the wind out here sounds like home. Someday death will ride my way, but I'll look her in the eye and say, I've danced with silence, kissed the flame, and no stone's gonna hold my name. Graveside riders never cry, keep moving till we die. With shadows stretched across our trail, we ride on wind, not flesh or mail. Let the raven sing my end, but not tonight, my graveyard friend.
at her stare beneath the ghost white sun. She didn't speak, but I heard her well, with bones like knives and a breath like hell. But I said, not yet, I ain't paid my dues. Still got dust on my boots and songs to choose. If you're here to take me, you'll have to wait. There's still fire in me, you won't break. Fire in me, you won't break. Graveyard cold, but my blood runs warm. Been through dust storms, whiskey war. You want a soul, you better fight for mine. This ain't your night, and this ain't your time. Yeah, not yet, I ain't done my ride. Still got sins to burn and stars to find. If you're here to claim, then make it loud, but I'll sing you down before I'm in the ground. Before I'm in the ground. She leaned in close and the moon turned red. Said, you're too stubborn, boy, for the dead. I grinned with mud caked on my teeth. Said, I'll die standing, not underneath. So not yet, no chains on me. Got a deal to strike with destiny. You can wait in the dark till I'm through. I ain't done with living not for you. We're living not for you.
The sun dropping low like a loaded die. Boot prints burn in the desert dry. Cigarettes gone, but the smoke still stays. I grin like hell in the devil's gaze. Dragging through ghost town wind, crow on the post where it all begins. Got a tune in my head and a shot in my belt. Ain't much left, I ain't already felt. Grin and gunpowder, boots on the stone, laughing with death like he's one of my own. Whiskey in my soul and dust in my name, playing my chords in a losing game. That's my fame. Campfire crackles like bones in the dark. Shadow and steel both got their mark, but I don't flinch and I don't kneel. My pain's old leather, my fate's cold steel. She said I'd die with a song on my lips. I guess she knew my apocalypse. Still strumming slow while the thunder moans. Me and death humming in broken tone. Grin and gunpowder, spit and pride. I don't run, I don't hide. 6 feet deep or 6 feet wide. Either way, I'm gonna ride. Grin and gunpowder, and one last fight.
tore up from walking wrong roads. This heart still hums like a rail car load. Hands like leather, soul like flint. Ain't broke yet though life gave hint. I ain't done, no not yet. This grit still sings through blood and sweat. You can take my name, take my flame, but I ride on just the same. Yeah, this grit still sings. And I ain't done with things. Saddle's warm, my back is too, but I play truth on a string or two. Every scar's got a tune, got a tale. Ain't no wind strong enough to make me beg. I ain't done, no not yet. This grit still sings through blood and sweat. Ain't met peace, ain't met death, ain't drawing my final breath. Yeah, this grit still sings like a fire in the west. You hear that howl, is the wind to me. Can't tell no more, but I still feel free. This six string's my Bible, this voice is my knife, and I'll sing till the dust sings back to life. Dust ain't buried my grit. This road ain't paved, but it's mine, and my soul still walks that line. Yeah, this grit still sings, even when death brings wings. With saints or beg for grace. My boots leave tracks you can't erase. Whiskey breath and a blood-stained grin. When the smoke rolls in, I ride again. I ain't running from the fire, I'm hunting trouble. Loading 6 shots just to make it double. If death's out there, she better ride fast, 'cause I don't flinch and I don't look back. Cards on the table, I play no game. Every town I pass, doors slam tight, but I sleep just fine under moonlight. I ain't running from the fire, I'm hunting trouble. Loading 6 shots just to make it double. If death's out there, she better ride fast, 'cause I don't flinch and I don't look back. find their fate. I drag mine behind, tied to a stake. And when I smile, the devil leans in. He knows my boots been where he's been. I ain't running from the fire, I'm hunting trouble. Spurs hit the dust, my hands stay subtle. One eye squinting, the other sees clear. To death I'm close and drawing near. Sun sinking low on the canyon's edge. I park my steel horse by the prairie ledge. Boots full of dust, heart full of sin. Death pulled up, said, mind if I sit in? She wore bones and a tattered hood, but damn if she didn't look kinda good. I poured a drink, said let's not rush. She grinned wide, I'm in no hurry. Last round before the dust takes hold. One more tale, one last roll. I ain't scared, just tired of running. Been out riding storms since the first sun coming. Pour it deep and let time rust. This here's the last round before the dust. She asked if I'd do it all the same. I said hell yeah, and named each flame. The fights, the scars, the women I kissed, the friends I lost, and the shots I missed. My bike still hums like a midnight prayer. Leather crack, but I still care. I rode with ghosts, and now I know the reaper rides too, just nice and slow. Last round before the dust takes hold. Whiskey burns, stories told. I won't beg, I won't plead. I made peace with what I need. Just light one up, I feel the gust. And right into the dark before the dust. The sun bowed out, she stood so tall. Said, boy, you danced through every brawl. I tipped my hat and shook her hand, ready to cross that silent land. Last round before the dust, my friend. No regrets, just howling wind. Till the boy